These are my beef and mozzarella enchiladas, including my 20-minute super quick enchilada sauce. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me for today's video recipe. We're making a really simple, straightforward beef enchilada dish today. A classic Mexican dish. Obviously, lots of different versions out there. I'm also going to make a very quick enchilada sauce that will complement this fabulous dish. The ingredient list is really basic. Just a few spices, onions, green peppers, garlic, a good quantity of mozzarella, some wonderful quality ground beef, a little bit of stock there to help us make the sauce. Right then, without any further ado, let's get cracking, shall we? Okay, let's make the enchilada sauce. We're going to need some olive oil, extra virgin I use, fair quantity of finely chopped onions, get those cooked off for about 3 or 4 minutes. Then I'm going to add my chili powder, followed by some salt, garlic powder and oregano, plus a little bit of cumin. And we're going to stir all those spices in with the onions. Now if things dry up, and they will dry up because we need to cook these spices out, add 3 or 4 tablespoons of water and just mix that in over a medium heat. We're looking to extract all the flavour from our dry spices. Don't forget, all the ingredients and their quantities are in the description below. Okay, once we've fried our spices, let's add some tomato paste. And we're on a low to medium heat, by the way. Stir that in before adding some flour. Turn the flame off completely while you stir your flour into your paste. When the flour has disappeared, pop the flame back on and add another couple of tablespoons of water and just cook that out for another minute or 2. Just to make sure everything's cooked. Now we can start adding our chicken broth or vegetable broth. And I'm adding my chicken broth in 3 batches. So the first batch, pop it in low to medium flame and stir carefully until everything gets mixed together and you see it bubble. Once it comes to the boil, add a second batch of chicken stock. Once again, stir it all round and wait for it to bubble. All comes together and then we've got the third lot in. Same thing again, stir everything round, wait for it to come to the boil. And that's pretty much the sauce is ready. I'm going to cook it out for about 2 to 3 minutes after it's come to the boil, and there it is. It's ready. Right, reserve that to one side. Let's get cracking with the meat now, shall we? Some more wonderful extra virgin olive oil, followed by some more onions. And this time I'm putting some finely chopped green pepper in, along with some garlic. That's green bell pepper, by the way. Stir everything for about 5 to 7 minutes until it's completely cooked through. And then we want to add our ground beef. I'm using a 10% fat, 90% meat content. Get that all crushed up with the back of the wooden spoon or even the fork if you prefer. When it's cooked, we want to completely cook it until all the moisture's disappeared and it's started to form a lovely, slightly crusty brown edge on the meat. You'll just about make out the brownness. That's when it's ready for us to add a couple of ladlefuls of that amazing enchilada sauce. And this is just going to enhance the whole dish. Mix that meat with the enchilada sauce and it's pretty much ready. There you go. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? Nice and moist, gorgeous. Perfect. Okay, I've got my roasting tin here. I'm going to completely cover that, make a right old mess. I could even say I'm going to create a wonderful art here, but I'm not. It's just a couple of ladles of sauce over the base of the tin. Then we're going to start stuffing our tortillas with the meat mixture and some fabulous mozzarella cheese. The cheese, entirely up to you, whatever cheese you fancy. And start rolling those up and laying them in the tin on top of our wonderful bit of artwork with the sauce. If I've got some meat left over, just use it up and throw it over the top. Now with the remaining sauce, we're going to make a wonderful topping for the enchiladas. Just do a column of sauce down the middle of the enchiladas. Now cover it completely with the cheese you have left. I'm just going to splash a little bit of extra virgin olive oil over the top to keep things moist. In the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. And how about that then? Doesn't that look fabulous? 2 each for 4 people, or 4 each for 2 very, very greedy people. That there is quite beautiful. I'm going to sprinkle some coriander cilantro over the top to make it look extra pretty. Obviously, that's optional. Shall we plate it up to see what it looks like? I've got a lovely mixed colourful salad here. Oh my goodness me, it really does look perfect. Restaurant quality food right there. It's my beef enchiladas, everybody. Hey everyone, to help us keep the channel going, you can now send a donation. It's called buymeacoffee.com/ArchiePie. It's just a way of helping us keep the channel going in terms of ingredients, any equipment I might need. We don't get paid a penny from YouTube for this, so any donations would be hugely appreciated. And as usual, if you haven't subscribed, subscribing is a great way of supporting us too. Along with smashing that like button, that helps us with the algorithm. And leave me a comment, let me know exactly your thoughts on what you've just watched me cook. It's time for me to get stuck in. I am absolutely starving. I'm not sure if I can eat at least 4 of these. I'll see you guys very, very soon.